New business. Senator Pennycuick Office Representative discuss local issues.
Got Beth Ann here tonight.
That's okay, I can introduce myself, it's good. Good evening, everybody, my name is Beth Ann Bittner-Mazza. I am Outreach Director for Senator Tracy Pennycuick. I'm here on behalf of her tonight. We are visiting each and every municipality in the Senate District to not only meet the elected officials, but meet the staff, and then spend some time talking with them to hear about what your issues are, what some of your upcoming projects are, so that as we work in the Senate in Harrisburg, and as we hear of grants and funding, or if we know of issues or particular lawmaking issues that are of interest to you, that we can stay tuned into them and stay in communication with you. So like I said, we've been having these meetings with each and every municipality, and so I'm really here to hear what you have to say. You know, what are your needs? What are your concerns? What are your upcoming projects that you need assistance with, or maybe looking for assistance with? How can we support you? And so on. So.
When do you want the list? It's
Well, and so, you know, you won't be alone. I mean, you know, like I said, you won't be the only one without a list. There are no promises, but we try to do the best we can do, right? And the nice thing is as Tracy knows, there are regular grants that are available, but sometimes there are also grant or funding sources out there that are not regular, or maybe that have not even been tapped into. We do have grant researchers that we can use. If you're looking to fund a specific project and maybe need some money, they won't do the grant writing for you, but we can say, hey, we have a municipality that needs to do X, Y, Z. Can you see if there's any grants out there available for this? They'll look for us, and then we can come back to you and say, hey, we found this, or hey, I'm sorry, we didn't find anything. But we can at least assist and help facilitate the process.
Great, thank you.
So you can give me the list tonight. You can invite me back, and we can sit down and have a little like workshop time. I mean, I have spent, there have been situations where like I have actually gone and sat with the staff and the elected officials, and we've just sat at a table and had a conversation in regards to, you know, what are their wants and needs, what are they looking to do, you know, everything from police, fire, EMS, to roads and bridges projects, to building projects. I mean, you know, this is your big chance.
I think we can get a list together, we can reach out to you.
All right, sure.
I have a question for you, Beth.
Sure.
Do you know, I know it's a county, it's usually county, but is there anything through the state for open space funding, grants?
So yes, there's always open space money, and one year it'll come through this avenue, and another year it'll come through this avenue. If you told me what it was, or where it was, and what you're looking to do with it, and then we can kind of look at county, we can kind of look at state, and sometimes you might even be able to look at federal. The thing people always frown at with federal funding is that, like everything else, it usually comes with more red tape. So,
Gotcha.
right?
Well, thank you for showing up.
Absolutely. Oh, and for those of you who aren't here tonight, I did come with some information, so feel free, and this is a very small sampling. Our office has a wide variety of information, so if you're ever looking for information on something, please feel free to reach out. I have a card here if anybody would like one before they go home, and I also did just put a brochure in the kiosk out here on how Senator Pennycuick's office can help all of the residents of the 24th Senate District. So thank you for having me tonight.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I'll just throw out a couple of things if that's okay while we're here. So we're about to have a presentation on renovating an old schoolhouse at the entrance here for a future meeting room. And we actually did get some a partial grant from the local share program. It was awarded, I guess, at the beginning of the year. And then we're also gonna be using our ARPA funds to help pay for that.
Okay.
But if there's any other funding that, you know, that you're aware of, because we also need to renovate this building for the administration and then some public works stuff. So, so those are projects we're starting on, and then the board will be discussing the possibility of a water system upgrade in one of our developments, Perkiomen Crossing, that will result in upgraded fire hydrants for fire flow, and then also just upgrading the water main and a new water tank. And I saw that from your office, a new round of local share grants became open, so I'll certainly talk to the board about that, but if you have any other thoughts on such projects for the infrastructure,
We can do a
That
little
would
homework
be-
and I can get back
yeah.
to you.
Right.
And you mentioned the water upgrade and the fire hydrants, and it kind of struck a memory thing in me. You should have, received an invite. The fire commissioner is coming to the 24th Senate District to, hold, meetings, in regards to, fire and EMS type sort of issues. And so, as elected officials and as township staff, you're all invited. We just kindly ask if you, reply so that we know how many people to accommodate. There's 2 meetings. One's going to be in Berks County at the Eastern Berks Firehouse, and the other one is going to be at the Perkiomen Fire Department right there on 29. I think that one's 5:30 to 7. I think the one in Eastern Berks is 3 to 4:30. Double check my facts, but it's coming up the 27th September.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.